Do you know that Bible prescribes 7 kinds of crowns for the true believers and children of God? What could those crowns be? Welcome back to Grace TV Nepal. Today we will explore the 7 different crowns of the Bible that God wants to honor his people with. So let's begin. 1. The crown of joy. Philippians 4:1 says, "Therefore, my brothers and sisters, you whom I love and long for, my joy and crown, stand firm in the Lord in this way, dear friends." So, here we see how God has reserved the crown of joy for his beloved followers and children. 2. The crown of life. In James 1:12, God says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." This verse encourages believers to remain steadfast during difficult times, assuring them that enduring trials with faith leads to eternal reward, which is the crown of life. 3. The crown of 12 stars. Revelation 12:1 says, "A great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head." The imagery of the woman clothed with the sun and crowned with 12 stars evokes themes of divine glory, authority, and cosmic significance. 4. The crown of eternity. 1 Corinthians 9:25 says, "Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever." Here we see that Paul is drawing a parallel between athletes training for a temporary prize and believers striving for eternal reward, the reward of eternity. 5. The crown of glory. 1 Peter 5:4 says, "And when the chief shepherd appears, you will receive the crown of glory that will never fade away." This verse is part of Peter's exhortation to elders and leaders in the church, encouraging them to shepherd God's people with humility and care. The chief shepherd refers to Jesus Christ, and the crown of glory symbolizes eternal honor and reward for faithful service. 6. The crown of righteousness. In 2 Timothy 5:4 we find, "Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day, and not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing." This verse is part of Paul's final reflections, expressing confidence in the reward awaiting him after a life of faithful service, which is the crown of righteousness. And the 7th one is the golden crown. Revelation 4:4 says, "Surrounding the throne were 24 other thrones, and seated on them were 24 elders. They were dressed in white and had crowns of gold on their heads." So, dear buddies, are you longing for these crowns too? If not, then now is the right time to think of it. Thank you for watching Grace TV Nepal. Have a blessed day ahead. Bye.